Alrighty, with us here today, this morning, it is none other than Miguel Silky Smooth Gonzalez. Miguel, big match this weekend, big fight this weekend. But aren't they all big, my friend?
Yes, definitely. They're all big, so got to take everyone seriously.
Well, you know, I'm sure they're taking you seriously, and they took you seriously because, of course, two-time Olympian for the National Silver Gloves, a junior Olympian, under-19 champ, Golden Gloves, Olympian in Athens, gold medal versus England in the duels, gold medal versus Russia, high school Olympian again, United States Championship champion. Good stuff, man. You got to be proud of your accomplishments, but just the tip of the iceberg. Isn't that correct?
Definitely. Long list, as you can see, and the list goes on, and I'm just gladly to say, you know, that I was able to accomplish them accomplishments there, and that's a lot of hard work and dedication.
Now, you're a Seatown boy, West Sider, correct?
Yes, indeed.
You're going to represent Cleveland, do it proud and loud?
Do it to my best.
Well, you have been doing it too, and I've got to ask you this, man. And we're talking to Miguel Silky Smooth Gonzalez. Bottom line is that when you won a gold against England in a duel, won a gold against Russia in a duel, did you enjoy beating the Ruskies more than the British? I say, you Russian scum, I'm going to knock the crap out of you, okay?
Yeah, they had a tough team, so you know, and in fact, that England duel, if I'm not mistaken, I was like the only one, if not, there was one other one that won on the U.S. team. So, you know, I did something big for that one.
Well, you certainly did.
The U.S.
And now you're contender in the lightweight division. I want to let people know you're in action this Friday, April 15th, the Ameristar Casino in St. Louis, Missouri, against Hector Alatorre. What do you know about Hector?
I don't know too much about Hector.
Is that okay then if you don't know that much about him and you're getting in the ring with him?
Well, yeah, I'm kind of used to it, you know, fighting all them fights in the amateurs, and you don't know who's your next opponent. Unless it's like a bracket, you get to see who you're going to get matched up with, you know, next. Just it's like a bracket like any other sport, you know. Basketball has brackets in the playoffs and things like that. So you get to know a little bit about them, and sometimes you already have fought them once before at a previous tournament. So that's about it. That's all I would know. But Alatorre, you know, at this stage in my career now, that's how it works, you know. But if I'm able to get the DVDs or even check them out on the internet somehow, one way or another, yes.
You will look for it.
Yes.
Does it make you better, though? Sometimes not knowing and having to adjust on the fly and rely on your guile and your instinct until you can figure the cat out?
Like I say, I'm used to that.
Yeah, bingo, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
What you bring to the ring, I pretty much, I just train for, you know, to be able to adapt to the style you bring. But I leave that pretty much to my trainer men anyhow, you know, to looking over the DVDs and whatnot. So.
Well, we're talking to Miguel Silky Smooth Gonzalez, 15-2, 13 knockouts. He's a southpaw, and indeed, he's getting it done. I also want to give a shout-out to my dear brother, Randy Rosa, for articles on Miguel in Timundo Cleveland, Vocero Latino Cleveland, and the last time out, Evander Holyfield, the Holy Warrior, was on the fight card. Dude, now I got to ask you this, man. You're 25, all right? You're intact. Should cats like that still be fighting?
No.
Okay, bingo, thank you.
Didn't even think about
That's refreshing for you to say that, man.
Yeah, you should, you know, I don't even have to think about that. No. But again, it was a great experience to be under that undercard, you know. And
well, that was greatness in the ring at one time.
Right. He knows me really well too, Evander. So and in fact, you know, with how many people he's around daily, you know, he embraced me with open arms, and it was amazing feeling.
Gotta ask you this, because you're a young cat, you're 25 years old. Do you go back in the history of boxing and fighting? Are you hoping that maybe you will become the next wave? Because you look at boxing's past, and I'm talking decades ago, and not just Muhammad Ali, but then great champions like Larry Holmes as we move up, and you know, guys even that were characters that could fight, the Ernie Shavers of the world on down the line, and then you drop down some brackets. One of my all-time favorites, the Camden Buzzsaw, Dwight Muhammad Qawi, and people like Matthew Saad Muhammad. I mean, just warriors, battlers. I mean, I look at Holyfield and Bowe. Those fights scared me watching them when they just stood in the middle of the ring and went toe-to-toe. Do you feel that maybe there's a... Because you know what I'm saying? Is that right now boxing is kind of... People still dig it, still following it, but where is the star power? Is it Pacquiao and that's it? No one else? Do you feel that that's going to change?
Yeah, I believe it will change. It has to change. It has to change, and what I'm bringing to the sport is going to be something big. I feel it's going to be something big, and you know I'm confident in what I have to bring. So yeah, if it doesn't pop anytime sooner than that, then I believe I'll be the next best big thing.
You know, I like the demeanor now. Not saying we're going to throw down, okay? Because you can't do that. You got to fight Friday. But I can see that you get in the ring, you're confident, but still, there's no need to be puffing out your chest because you know you're a bad man.
Right.
That's what counts.
Right.
And you know, confident is this. You know you have the skills. You know you got it between the ears. You know you've got the guile to get the job done. Cocky is thinking you can get it done, and that's why you got to knock those people out like you've done with your record so far, 15-2 with 13 knockouts.
Easy to do the talk, but you know it's about doing the walk.
How did you get involved in boxing, man? This always gets me. A lot of times young men do because, well, it was either getting in trouble or boxing or it was something that I was attracted to. Tell me, how'd you get involved in it?
Well, my pops was real big with boxing, and as I would go to his house, you know, throughout the weekends, he realized that I was, you know, I grew up in a big family. I was raised with my mom on her side, and big family, and we used to do a lot of wrestling and making the belts, the cardboard belts, and doing wrestling.
A lot of kids do that, man. It's cool stuff.
Just get into it, period. And my father seen I was getting roughed up. You know what I mean? I was just a rowdy kid. You know what I mean? So he was real big with boxing, and he say, I remember him telling me, you know how to fight, and I said, yeah, and I tried to wrestle with him. You know, he like,
no, we're not wrestling,
right? So he told me to, you know, hold up my hands, and he seen that I had the gift, and it was on from there.
What's Emmanuel Stewart? What role does he play?
Wow, Emmanuel. Shout outs to Emmanuel, man, a good guy. And,
as good as they get.
Definitely, and you know, me
legendary, historical.
There you have it. Me staying with him was just a tremendous experience. I learned a lot from him, and
were you at the Kronk?
Yeah, the Kronk. Actually, he made a Kronk here in Cleveland. Yeah, not far from here on 5100 is the address, I believe.
Is it still around?
No, I haven't heard anything about Kronk here, and you know, so. It was a good stage in my life, I could say.
And people that don't know what I'm talking about, I mentioned the legendary Kronk. Think of the Motor City Hitman, the Cobra, Thomas Hearns, and what he put in there. And you know, you go back to the gyms in Philadelphia with the Smokin' Joe. You know what, man? These are not palaces. These are not air conditioned. You want pipes that are leaking. You want mold. You want heat. You want cold. You want to be hungry. You want to feel it. Now you got me all pumped up, man. This is good stuff. You know, and with that said, though, this is as good as it gets with the training. And for a young man, really, you've got to feel blessed. I mean, your Olympic experience, I mean, the other countries you've been in, that's heavy stuff, man.
Yeah, it's heavy stuff, and it's hard work, and I have fun throughout it all. I'm having fun, so.
So you treasure it, but you know you got business to handle too, though, when you step in the ring.
Yes. So it's not so much, you know, I get to experience the other countries or cities or states I may be in, you know. It's business first.
Do we have any TV this Friday night for the fight? Are we going to be able to check? No, so we'll just have to rely on Randy Rosa shooting me the results and me passing them on to everybody. That is, again, Friday night in St. Louis, Ameristar Casino against Hector Alatorre. After that, what is next for Silky Smooth? I need to know.
Well, I had a phone call. You know, they're coming in often. So we're trying to book something here around town. Well, not exactly here in Youngstown. And we're trying to go for this WBC title. So God permits everything go well, you know, with the opportunity.
Now, I know you Silky Smooth, but I always have to ask this one. Is there any, you've probably watched a lot of different people, but is there anyone, if somebody sees you, which is not a bad thing, if I see somebody today and say, wow, that guy hits a baseball like Pete Rose. No one has more hits than him in the history of the game. Or that guy throws a football like Johnny Unitas. There's nothing wrong with that. If I watch you, am I going to see anybody just from your style?
Well, you named a few older fighters, and you named a few fighters after their time. Let me give you a couple. I can start off, you know, back in the days, would probably be a Rafael Benitez from Puerto Rico.
I got you.
You have, and I'm going to say Sweet Pete Whitaker, my favorite. You know,
oh,
Sweet
for hell.
Whitaker,
you got to love him.
Camacho, you know, from that southpaw stance, you know what I mean, the movement and things like that. So, you know, there go three good guys right there for you.
Now, do you punish people like a cat and a mouse? Like the mouse thinks he's getting away and you pounce on him again?
Well,
And you slap that jab out a few more times and maybe work over the midsection and then the guy slides out and then you get him again? Or but when you have a chance to finish it, you just got to finish it. You can't take any risks.
It's interesting when you said a cat. You know, I move similar to a cat style. Yeah, in and out. And the head movement, the pull back and things like that. But yeah, I'm basically right in front of you and I'm countering you.
You're cutting the ring off in that?
Counter you. Yeah, I'll walk you down. I'll walk you down and I'll try to take you out with those bodies.
Well, I wish people could see. I got to get that look again when you say walk you down again.
I'll walk you down.
Oh, dude, I got to get down the room and interview you, man.
One more time, I'll walk you down.
I like that one. Miguel Silky Smooth Gonzalez, let's do this, man. After Friday, we'll get the results. We'll find out what's going on before the next time. How often are you trying to fight? Every couple of months? 3-4 times a year?
This one be 5 in this year. So I believe
5 this year?
Monthly. Yeah.
Wow. So you're going to be ready to go again then, say, end of May or early June?
Actually, it was supposed to be June, but we kind of like made one there in May. I thought I was taking May off, from the ring, but that ain't happening. I'm too hungry.
All right, man. Well, stay hungry and get it done, my friend. Remember your roots. Remember Seatown, all right?
You got it.
You promise me?
Definitely, absolutely. I do it out of here.
All right, my friend. What's that, Randy? Gentlemen?
How can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, find out about you, website or anything like that, or Facebook,
stay
talk
tuned
to
to
me.
Facebook. Silky Smooth. You can reach me at Facebook. I have a fan page that's doing really well actually at the time. So yeah, without them fans, it wouldn't be no Facebook. So stay tuned to me, Silky Smooth, Facebook.com.